Alright, so this is the first project that I have finally actually completed. I call it Cruise Game because I go on a lot of cruises, so I was like, let me do something that's kind of relevant to me. And all this game is just a boat moving around a repeating background, and it collects coins, life buoys, and it can crash into waves. I just wanted a simple project that I could complete to give myself confidence to keep going on because I'm tired of starting something, thinking too big and not finishing it because I realized it is too hard. So I went simple and I went small. And what I did different, what I finally learned how to do is I'm not really good at using sound sources because I couldn't figure out how to do a coin sound. I had to make two different separate sounds, but that's a problem for later. But I call this my first completed project and my first like real learning experience because I use sound aspects, particle systems, and I even created everything you see on the screen except for the text. I made myself in Photoshop because I always have this problem where I'm like, if I'm gonna make a game, I want to make it mine. Like I want it to be me. Like I'm not the best artist, but I've been trying harder. I've been trying to learn more so that I can become better, so I can create my own assets. Because I don't like using other people's assets, because it doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't feel right to use other people's assets. I feel like my creation, I have my own vision for things, but I can't really express it out in drawing right now. But I'm learning. But here it is. Here's the game. So as you can see, it's just in the scene view, the background smoothly repeats, like really smooth in the game, and that's really what I was like so proud of myself about. It does it really nice. And also I added the sound effects. The sound effects go with the waves and the coins, so you hear a splash sound and then you see the little particle effect of like water, I guess. I don't really know what the particle effect is only added to the waves because I was just like, whatever. And then also, what I did for this game, to turn into a complete game in my head, it has to be able to like start, and you have to be able to restart it, and it has to be able to track all the things you did by the end of the game. So my game, I used UI systems, particle systems, and sound, and that's really what makes me feel like this is a complete project. So if I click game restart, it restarts back to give me 3 health and gives me 0 coins, which is great, perfect. And then also it's not the best game, but to be fair, this is my first try at like completing something, and I'm pretty proud of it. I have simple animations, like the life buoys have the stupid water animations around them that I just like drew on real quick to try and give it more of lifelike. And the waves, they're not really good animation, but they're all my drawing abilities can process right now. And I did it. Life buoys give you an extra health. That one's over a wave. Life buoys give you an extra health. And then the waves make you health. And it tracks the coins you collect. And so I feel like later on, when I learn more, I could come back to this project, maybe redo the assets, but also add on more. Like I would like to come back and add it to where like you collect enough coins, you can upgrade your boat or something like that. But for now, this is like flat out the base game. I'm pretty proud of it. And like as I said, particle systems, like that was new for me. This is pretty new. Me learning how to actually use them. I used to always be scared of them because it's a little confusing. They're a little confusing. And then just going for it and saying it doesn't have to be pretty and creating my own assets and telling myself that it doesn't have to be pretty. It takes a lot of stress off of me because that was the biggest problem is I'd want to create these great games and I want to make them look beautiful and stuff, but I just need to do things first instead of worrying about the specifics. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, this is my first game. This is my first me actually trying and me completing something. I'm pretty proud of it. Like really low key, I'm really proud of it. And I hope y'all would feel inspired to just like look at me, look at my simple stupid game, and you go ahead and you do your own little simple game, and it'll really build your confidence. Like, cause right now I'm just working on other things. I'm working on how to use joints, 2D joints, and I'll make a video about that later. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys to inspire you to you also go and create your own projects. It doesn't have to be big. Start off small. It's never good to start off big because then you lose hope and then you start doubting yourself, and that's just not what that's not what should happen. But thank you for listening. Show some love, subscribe, like if you want, share if you want. Thanks for listening.